I was chatting with the Hurricanes Hall of Famer Cam Ward about going into this alumni game, and Cam was not 100% sure he'd even be able to play a period. So what happened between the warm-up and you being, I don't know, maybe the game's first star? Cam Ward, how are you?
I'm doing all right. I was just saying just before I came up here, I had to climb the stairs and I got all winded. So the body is feeling a little bit tired today. I was a little nervous rolling out of bed, but surprisingly survived and had a lot of fun playing in the game yesterday.
Everybody did. I spoke to Rod about it a little bit ago, and he was still absolutely giddy. He said you were way better than anybody anticipated. Did you exceed your own expectations?
I definitely think I did, because really I was quite skeptical, kind of hesitant to actually go out there and play. I mean, it's kind of an unforgiving position, especially when you haven't put on the gear in a couple of years, and I didn't know what to expect. But it's funny when you get with these guys from 20 years ago. It feels like old times, and it was almost like, the more the game went along, the more I was enjoying it and bringing back some memories of playing with those guys. And they were kind of, poking me to stay in there. So, got some electrolytes and survived and made it.
Got some electrolytes and survived. That's the headline. Cam Ward is joining us here on the Adam Gold Show. When was the last time you had goalie gear on?
Well, I skated, actually, if I'm not lying, it was about 2 weeks ago, right, just to see if I could do it. I went out with Sean Hale, Justin Williams, and Shane Willis, and right. Surprisingly, it felt not bad, and but my knee swelled up and was still swollen to leading up to the game, so that kind of happened, but. Other than that, I think the last time I actually took shots was with Riley Stillman when he was rehabbing his knee surgery at the training camp of last year. That was the last time I really took some shots. But it's been 7 years since I retired, and I probably put the gear on maybe a handful of times. But I didn't really know what to expect. Kind of surprised myself, and. Maybe those guys at NC State were taking it a little bit easy on me, and if that was the case, I appreciate that.
All right, so what impressed you about the game? I talked to Rod about the assist to Tim Gleason. That was a high-end little shimmy to the middle and a pass right on Gleason's tape. But what else surprised you about the way the guys played?
The competitiveness. I think the guys generally really wanted to win. The guys that weren't there for Eric Stahl's game the last time that we played NC State, they were quite aware that we did lose, and we definitely didn't want to lose this time. But they even with the fact that I was playing goal, I think they're playing a little bit harder than they normally would, just because they knew I didn't want to get embarrassed out there, and. As older guys, I guess we're stuck in wind and you're getting a little fatigued, but you can't take the hockey IQ out of these veteran guys, and they still have a great understanding of how to play the game, and system-wise, I think we did all right.
Yeah, no doubt. 6-3. That's very impressive. What did you like most about? And the weekend's not over. We have the team will be honored before the game tonight. But what have you enjoyed most about this little stretch of time here?
Well, I think it's just the fact of seeing everybody and seeing all the old guys that we won together, and I'll say that it's amazing to see that everybody looks really, really well. Like it looks like time hasn't passed. You wouldn't think it's been 20 years. So kudos to everybody for keeping good care of themselves. And but last night, like even just being back in the locker room, we kind of were talking about where we used to sit and where we were when we won the Stanley Cup, and it's been a lot of fun having the actual cup in attendance, and we put it in the middle of the locker room, and it's almost like we relived winning the Stanley Cup again, staying late last night and having a few pops and just enjoying each other's company.
Did anybody put anything in the cup and drink out of it last night?
Maybe. I think there was that's the beauty of what, once you win it, you can you have that ability to be able to do, celebrate again.
Yes.
And, it's been fun doing that.
I bet it has. Cam Ward is joining us here on the Adam Gold Show. I saw Brett Hedican the other night. I talked to Ray Whitney. How often do you get to see? I know you probably spend. I mean, Eric Cole's local. Sean Hill. Although Sean wasn't on the 06 team, he's on the 02 team. How often do you get a chance to really catch up with some of these guys?
Well, I mean, we do a good job of keeping a group, text thread that we kind of keep tabs on one another, and that's been a lot of fun. While you might not see people in person, you're kind of staying up to date. And I guess like social media, just like everybody else, you kind of see all the photos of their families and growing. And, but even for this 20-year anniversary, seeing like, Nicholas Valleen coming back, Martin Gerber, guys that had, traveled, far away from, Europe to come in and celebrate and be together has been a lot of fun seeing those guys who aren't very, very close. So, and then for locals, yeah, like you mentioned with Justin Williams, Eric Cole, Aaron Ward, those guys, we still hang out and, do the pickleball, do the golf together, and try to have some fun together. So, it's been nice that there's definitely some local guys that stay in the area.
And Willie scored 2 goals last night. So, were they highlight reel goals?
I think in our eyes, yeah. I mean, it's almost like you play the game and you're thinking like, man, I feel pretty good, and then you watch the replays, you're like, man, we look really slow. But it was a lot of fun, and happy that those guys were able to get some goals and celebrate. Hey,
thank you very much. I hope ibuprofen will take care of everything for you today, and maybe some more ice, but. Enjoy tonight. You guys obviously deserve all of the honors, and I can't wait to watch it tonight.
No, thank you. We're looking forward to being at the game tonight, too.
I'll talk to you later. Thanks, Cam.
All right, thanks.
Peace. Cam Ward here on the Adam Gold Show.